最重要的我们的，
如果没有您的支持是很难的。
好，
I like the campaign officer like that. Yeah, it's very good. Very good. Yeah. Look at design in there.
Am I? I'm Miller Thomson. You know me? You know me? Sophia Saint.
Sophia.
Yeah. Husband.
陈先生你好，谈着我们的 Hugh 和 Howard 的地方呢，刚才来了这儿我先来，然后我们待了一会儿。我知道他要。
Oh yeah, you're right. There was qualities in his head. So I go Francis.
In the head.
I go Francis.
Election day help. Oh, empty.
You gotta put some names there.
Yeah, they should put it on there.
Mary, how are you?
Yeah. There you go. How are you? Good to see you. All right. Temple okay?
Meeting.
Yeah, okay, that's great. All right, great. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Leave it this way.
Yeah. Oh, okay, that's easy. That's easy. I need these two. Yeah. Hello. Thank you for coming. Great. Good job. Thank you for coming. Been a good meeting. I'm Michael's campaign manager, and I'm not going to take too much time, but to say thank you very much for your support, for being here today. We're going to look forward to your support over the next couple of months. And we have folks coming around asking folks to volunteer to sign up on the form there. So please sign up for the election day and also for the next 2 months. We're going to really need your support. And I'm going to pass it over to Tej, who is our riding president.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to all of you. Thank you very much for coming in. And we know that this is the start of our campaign, 2011, and we have a great candidate. And I remember that, how many years ago? 4 years ago? 4.5. That's right. All of you who participated in that election, I think at that point I told you are joining a team of the members who are historic in their own sense. And I think without the first person, I would definitely like to say that, the Markham-Unionville people are lucky because we are being represented by John McCollum federally, and obviously we are extremely lucky that we are being represented by our MVP, Michael Chén. And once again, time has arrived, one more time. Time has arrived, then all of you people are going to be writing history one more time. And I know that on, what is the date on? 6. Too many days to remember. I'm glad that my wife is not here. Sometimes I forget the other days. Yes, on 6th of June, we all going to be working very hard. 6th of October. That's right.
Did we win on 6th of June?
Yes, I did somehow. 6th of October, yes. We all going to be working extremely hard. Without any further delay, I will introduce obviously we all know that, John McCollum, and he is the one who's going to be giving a few words next. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Okay, I don't want to block the face of the candidate, so I'll stand up here. So it's great to see so many of you here. It's a really good cause. I've known Michael for 11 years since I've been in politics. As many of you know, he was president of my own riding association for some 6 years before he himself went into politics. Michael's done a fantastic job. Michael has all over the Chinese media in particular, all over all the media. But we can't just assume victory. I am almost an endangered species. I am the one sole federal Liberal still standing in the 905 region. There's no way that's going to happen provincially. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that at all. It won't. The circumstances are different. I think Harper got himself in trouble the other day when he said he wanted a hat trick. 3 right-wing governments in Ontario. The City of Toronto, federally, under Harper, and now under Hudak. That's what Harper said he wanted. And suddenly that video came off. And you know why? Because Hudak people took it off, because they know from their polling, the last thing Ontarians want is conservative at all levels of government. So that helped us. And I'm convinced that this will be a victory. But it's not going to be an easy one, and it's not going to be an automatic one. So I'm delighted to see so many of you out here. And all I can say to you is please work very hard. Get your friends to work very hard. The friends of your friends. The federal and the provincial have to work together. We will. I will do everything I can to help. I encourage all of you to help. We've got Canute over there, president of our riding association. And so we're going to bring as many federal types in to help the provincial types, just as you help us in our towns. So look, thank you for being here. You've got a wonderful candidate. He doesn't need that much more introduction. Please welcome Michael Chén.
Thank you, John. Thank you very much for your very kind introduction. And I, campaign manager, Rod, as the person, the guy who first spoke. We're trying to get you guys to sign the name. being a volunteer, you know what? I signed my name already. So I'm encouraging you to do that. And I want to recognize my good friend, Vaughan. A very good friend, and he's from Scarborough Root River. And well, thank you very much, Baz, for coming along here. I remember the last time when those 2007 results come out. You're right. You're the number one in terms of winning percentage, 64%. Well done. For my to-be colleague from Vaughan Hill, Mr. Baba.
Right.
Okay, Bernie Baba.
Right.
Okay, right over here. Welcome to join the team. I know that you also work very hard. I know that you've been knocking on door, having your campaign office kick off already. So anybody who are living in Vaughan Hill, that's the man.
Here we are, right here.
Okay, I do see a lot of many councillors today. A good friend, maybe in this riding or in this area, this ward almost. Don Hamilton's over there. Thank you, Don, for being here. Logan Penravi. Another good friend of mine. Thank you very much for coming in here. Pastor Liu from our neighbor from here. Councillor Pastor Liu. And I know the wife of Alan Ho is somewhere. So thank you very much for being here. I know Alan's had a good time, and he's such a good time that he has to left the wife behind. How good time he is now. All right, and well, thank you very much for coming. Of course, I had John here, and John is my operating manager or director for my campaign. Well, thank you, John. Thank you very much, Tate, for kind of chair my riding association since day one, and also you will be my, well, you are my communication director. All right. So anybody has a question or passion for me to answer, you know, that's the person.
But just don't ask him the election date.
Some I've got mixed with 6th of June, but I'll tell you later on.
Yeah. You know, I think times a bit tough on the federal side. That I think Page want to postpone it a little bit. You know, but it's not going to be postponed. It's going to be October 6th. About I think it's less than 2 months now, right? Less than 2 months now, and that's very important. And also, I want to welcome all my friends. You know what? I was told by my campaign manager we intended to invite about 80 people. I don't know how it turned out to be 200 people here, so that is wonderful of you guys. See, 2006, and I had a few phone calls, and people invited me to run, and then I look at the situation. You know what? Time flies. It's already 4.5 years, and thank you so very much for people that have supported me in 2007, and thank you so very much that people turned out this time to support me again. So for that, I want to thank you again. People ask me, you know, for 4.5 years, Michael, you know, what's the thing that I really treasure the most? Okay. It's really the experience of engaging the people, the experience of engaging the people of Markham-Unionville. I really, you know, my 31 years in doing insurance business, I talked to a lot of people. I went to many homes. But then, this is a different way. Politics is a different way. It's a different reason to engage people. And I find that by engaging them, they're going to help me. They're able to help me. At the same time, I was able to help them. So in 4.5 years, I really enjoyed my experience that I'm able to experience the people and able to make so many new friends. And today, by inviting about 80 people, I had 200 people turn out. So thank you so very much for your die-hard work. Ontario is moving ahead, and we are moving ahead. Ontario has turned the corner. As you know, 2008 is a very critical year. Not only for Ontario, not only for Markham-Unionville. It's a very critical year for the whole world because of the financial crisis. I remember 2008, Ontario really in a very difficult situation. I can even see the face of the Premier. the concern of the 2008 because we are heavy on automobile, we are heavy on a lot of things that is hugely affected by America, hugely impacted by the world. You know what? In a short 2.5 years, we're able to stand up again. We're able to turn the corner, thanks to the Liberal Party, thanks to the leader of Dalton McGuinty. Before 2003, before that, we all know Ontario was in shambles. Healthcare, we closed 20 hospitals. Education, the teachers, almost every day, they were on strike. The students, they have to go to play game. And I had big experience because my sons have to play game before 2003. Now we fix it. We fix up the education thanks to Don Hamilton, the teacher over there. You know, all this wonderful stuff that since 2003, our Premier able to deliver, our party able to deliver, our government able to deliver. So we need this critical time to continue to moving Ontario forward. Look at the economy, we're able to turn around. Look at the renewable energy sector. How many jobs able to get? Yesterday, the July job situation come out. I think we create another 40,000 jobs, and we are right now sitting at 7.5 unemployment rate. It was 8.9 in 2008. So that's tremendous that we're able to create so much jobs, so many jobs. Look at the HST. I know that when the HST being launched, many people had a bit of concern about HST. In 1 year, one short year, HST able to create 114,000 jobs directly linked to HST. Now people can ask, you know what? What's about the jobs? I had a job, right? I had a job working. Never mind about HST. What's that? You know, related to me. I can tell you, with 114,000 people able to work, meaning they pay income tax, meaning they pay to the government, so that we can afford the health care, so that we can continue our education system, so that we can continue building roads and bridges, so that we can continue protect the environment. This is what we have to do, is to create as many jobs for the people of Ontario as possible, so that we can have those funding for all the public services we're able to. So please, when people talk to you about HST, tell them it's good for us, it's good for the economy, it's good for the jobs, because we need them. Well, thank you for that. So I don't want to talk too long. I mean, the people seems to be very concerned. I want to go out there, and today is goodbye. I've been knocking on door a few times. Don't kill yourself, okay? What I get back is, it's better than 2007. Remember that? Knocking on the door. I think the response is very good, okay? Don't get those factors out there kind of make you concerned. Right now here is, I talk to my colleagues, I talk to all my people that have knocked on door, their return, initial comeback is, we are doing better than 2007. So please, we have to work hard, okay? Not that we have to repeat our performance. I think we have to get better, because having this Harper government, having this Rob government, no way Ontario has stayed red, Ontario has stayed liberal. Thank you so very much.
We're just going to do a quick ribbon cutting to officially launch the campaign office opening, which you're all part of. Thank you very much. And food is ready outside, so please help yourselves. We have vegetarian, we have halal, we've got, for the meat lovers, we've got meat out there as well. And there's some dessert and veggies back there as well. So please enjoy, mix and mingle, chat with one another, and we're going to do a quick ribbon cutting, and enjoy your day. Thank you.
Great.
1, 2, 3.
Black.
發展下需要。如果當你連任嘅時候，你會想做啲乜嘢咧？
我哋一個即係我自己本身。
你自己嗰個你個選區。
就選區咧好細㗎嚇，即係省政府嚟講咧就係107個選區啦，就好多咧就係一定要即係以大體為做。咁好多時咧當然咧選區裏邊咧，我哋過去啊就呢個賣緊試個醫院啦，即係終於可以擴建啦，就喺呢個交通方面咧，嗰個 Miller Thomson 個 system 咧已經開始咗啦，又係做緊啦咁樣。咁就過去呢4年咧，就我本身咧幫呢個市府咧都緊密聯絡嘅，就喺多方面啦，係譬如話佢個書館啊，或者呢個社區中心啊，或者係本身嘅馬路啊，本身嘅交通啊，就學校咯，都好多喺方面咧個交流啊活動都好多嚇，即係互動都好多。咁但係咧，以省政府嚟講咧，就唔可以淨係即係偏處一隅啊，偏處一區嘅。咁就係大體嚟講咧，都係最緊要都係經濟、教育同埋呢個醫療。你知道啦，我覺得咧，如果冇經濟，根本冇民生嚇。有冇經濟咧，冇工作，冇工作咧就係何來呢個醫療咧？何來教育咧？何來呢個交通咧？何來呢個好呢個環保咧？所以咧，最緊要咧都係睇住經濟。咁由於而家開始美國咧，就開始好聽講有啲麻煩啦，係嘛？咁你講咗就係世界咧喺呢個經濟方面咧比較不景嘅，咁啊安省咧喺呢方面咧要注意。咁啊希望咧能夠咧就係我哋，因為而家稅制方面改革稅制之後咧，令到安省喺呢個投資方面啊、經濟方面啊，即係呢個企業方面咧嗰個稅項咧減咗好多出嚟。咁就我認為呢個競爭力好大嘅，就應該咧喺呢個即係喺全國國家嚟講啦，或者分俾咗全世界嚟講咧，安省嘅經濟咧，我希望咧就係令到穩，呢個好重要。舉例咧就係上個月你全國國家就所有工作咧57%咧發生喺安省，咁呢個相當大嘅數目。新嘅工作。咁相當咧係咁希望咧就係能夠喺呢個經濟方面咧繼續進取，從而咧就能夠多啲人做工，從而咧就佢有人做工咧就可以入息啦，入息咧省政府有入息啦，咁就可以咧把啲醫療、教育、馬路方面咧係做好嘅。咁啊再生能源咧，我認為呢一個好好嘅領域嚟嘅去發展，因為一來咧就係我哋所謂叫 knowledge economy 一個有知識產權嘅行業嚟㗎，咁就係再生能源咧就另外咧就唔需要再你知道啲油價啦同埋啲油啊都好，如果不停要 depend 喺油方面咧都係一個問題㗎。如果能夠自己係咪不停去產生唔使錢㗎，如果做咗之後係取之無盡㗎，用之不竭嘅再生能源，咁呢方面咧就希望咧能夠多啲發展咧，多啲去講。你聽唔聽到你聽明嗎？你應該不聽不懂啦，我這麼快。因為他問的時候，他問普通話。你我嘛你。
剛剛聽你說作為香港人，有一些地方可以改善。從大陸人，因為現在的華裔選民，大陸的比例現在越來越高。對。對，從這一點來說，你對這種華裔選民，就是對你下面這些選民有些什麼具體的想法和看法？
我這4年半中國大陸來的朋友我感覺他們都非常的支持我可能因為我跟怎麼樣講呢？我跟中國的關係不錯跟中國大陸的朋友都很多我感覺他們在移民方面呢需要支持，以前我當移民部長對他們比較了解對他們的文化我自己來的在香港我出生在廣東所以這方面呢比較有優勢，所以跟他們溝通除了我的普通話之外，我跟他們溝通可以。除咗普通話之外，我幫我溝通都可以嘅。
義工呢，現在 義工多不多了？現在volunteer？
義工都不少。應該可以嘅啫。我點樣啦？如果我打電話給他們，他們一定來。
群众基础比較好。
他說你群眾基礎。
就是很多人支持你。
很多他打電話給我啦，讓我來看你一定找我了，我給你的義工的那個乒乓球會CPAC不是一個會，是 CPAC 的member 啦，還有其他很多的 organization 的 member 啲社團啊，啲 member 他們很多的搞中醫啊，哪裡我今天早上去中醫，他說你什麼時候選舉啊，我就幫你。
我想問一下，你們4個辦公室開張以後，現在工作的這種重點，就是更重點，你剛剛講了幾方面，對吧？那從大陸移民來說，從哪些方面需要做一些更好的配合，才會怎麼樣？
大陸人就還是工作，還是他們來了之後認證他們的 qualification， 對嗎？我很多來之後，不是現在，應該4年前、5年前，他來了沒有工作，但是他有技術，沒有工作，因為他們的技術沒有認證 ，recognized by the properly recognized， 這就比較少見。現在就比較好一點，想經理現在把認證的 process 就簡化一點，所以比較好。所以最重要當然啦，剛剛來的文化方面要溝通就應該要多一點，對嗎？中國來的有中國的文化，這裡有這裡的文化，通常你兩個文化一定要這個了解去溝通就很重要。
All you was shot, so I'm backing up. Still working on those. In fact, it's way more important.